Hey everyone, Donnie here, and thanks for joining me today on my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Hey, today I got a truck that was sent to me by FlyHal. This one here is a 1/10 scale upgraded version, so it has a brushless motor in this one. It also comes with two bodies, so you got a pickup body and a truggy body. So I'm going to go and test this out outside and see how well it runs, and then also I want to do a speed test, and then stick around to the end of the video and I'll do a quick unboxing. Alright everybody, we're going to go and take this thing for a test run, and I'm going to do a speed test on it. So I went ahead and velcroed my Skyrc Bluetooth GPS meter on here. Also, I wanted to point out that I noticed in this kit at the end of the video I do an unboxing, but it didn't come with any strap right here so you can put both batteries on here. So I just put a piece of Velcro on this holder, clamped it down, and then I used one of these Velcro straps from another vehicle that's similar to this, so that way this second battery stays on here snug. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm running it parallel, so let me go ahead and plug this guy in, turn it on. Alright, then I'm going to turn the speed GPS meter on, start getting some satellites here. By doing that, I'm just going to go into my phone, go to my Skyrc. So it's GPS and GLONASS all together. So I'm going to start. Let me actually put read, get that out of there. Track. It says port signal. So I'm waiting for satellites. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put the cover on. Put this cover on, and then put my clips on. Then I'll get it all ready. We'll go for a speed run. All right, I have enough satellites. I got 10 satellites. I'm going to press track on there, and we're going to do miles per hour on this. And so it's going to start the test. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the controller. All right, it's flashing. Oh, it's flashing there. And let me go ahead and turn on the RC car there. Make sure it's working. There we go. Oh wow, that hits the body. See that? So you got to definitely be careful when you're making sharp turns. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and set this guy down. Give it a little run. There is no low or fast rate. It's just all one speed. So let's test this guy out. Also, I was going to say is I went ahead and went around and tightened all the wheels. All the lug nuts were loose. So every time I get a new vehicle like this, I always tighten up the lug nuts on them. That's full speed, so it's not very fast. Yeah, it's definitely hitting the body. Definitely hitting the body right there. It's binding up right there. So when I make a left, it's binding. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that real quick and see what's going on. All right, so I bent in this body a little bit. What I'm gonna have to do, since I lowered the suspension, is I'm gonna have to get some new body posts and raise this body up a little bit so I get some clearance. Either that, or I'm gonna have to cut a little of the fender well out right here. But the other side's just fine. So I don't know why that side, it's like the whole body shifted over to the right, if you could see that. So almost like these holes weren't centered right. I think that's what's going on, but anyways, it's an easy fix. I'll let it grab and dig. That's no big deal. I'm not worried about that. I'll just watch the left-hand turns. So let's go ahead and press track again, and I'm going to press start and see if we can get a reading again here. It's starting to get dark out. It's the only chance I got to run this thing. There's full throttle. Those shocks make a big difference, I tell you, because those friction shocks were terrible. It would already flipped over. This thing sits really low pro, as you can see. All right, the body's just catching a little bit. See, left hand it binds. So I'll just watch those left hand turns. I'll make easy turns to the left until I can fix that. Yeah, as you can see, lowering it, the wheels are buckled in just a little bit. So I may have to go and get a little bit taller oil shocks for in the front. So these ones might have just brought it down just a little too much. So pretty easy fix, you guys. Shouldn't have that problem with just the friction shocks that it came with, but I just wanted to have some oil shocks on here so it sticks to the ground a little better. I don't think we're going to get that much of a speed on this one, but it sure hits these bumps a lot better. You can see on the jumps there, Okay, we get over here, get lined up. So this is going to be full throttle right here. So that's full throttle. Not very fast for brushless. I thought it was going to be a lot faster than that. Let me go ahead and stop this. Let's read. Yeah, 19 miles an hour, that's it. So it's pretty much the same speed as that GP Toys that I just reviewed, that S920 and the S921 pickup. So the truggy version and the pickup version, those were brushed dual motors, 390 motors. This one just one single brushless motor, and it's not very fast at all, you guys. So a little bit of a shame on there. I thought it was going to be a hair faster, but let me go ahead and start this one more time. Go to track and start. Gotta watch that sharp hand churns. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I could tell it's full. That's basically it. I didn't need much room for this one. Yeah, 19 miles an hour, you guys. So let's read it again. Yeah, 19. So that's it. All right, well, I figured I'd try it and see how it goes, but it's definitely not a speed demon, but it's a good little basher, especially having some oil shocks on there. Being able to hit those bumps like that, it's nice and smooth, so you don't have to sit there and have it flip over. Yeah, nice and smooth. Now I just gotta fix these shocks. Put a little bit taller shocks in the front there and in the back, and we'll be good to go. It'll be a nice little basher. You'll be able to do some good jumping with it. So the braking's not bad. The braking works pretty good. All right, one more time here. Full jump. Back up here. A car coming. So the brakes do work pretty decent. I'll check this one last time, you guys. Read, yeah, 19 miles an hour. That's it. That's as far as the gears will take it. It's maxed out, so 19 miles an hour. It's not bad, you guys. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and keep running in circles because this will get you 20 to 30 minutes of run time. So putting those springs on there definitely lowered it. As you can see, this one sits down a little too low, so I'm definitely gonna have to adjust that shock up here, put a little bit longer shocks on here, and then I'll be good to go and it won't rub. But yeah, good little trucky, guys. It's not a speedster, but it definitely it'll definitely get you some bashing going. And plus too, being brushless, you know, it's gonna last a lot longer. So this one I may just have to change out the gearing and put a bigger motor in here, and then put a single ESC and single receiver in here, so that way, you know, we can bump this up by putting a 3S in there. I don't want to try a 3S right now just because I don't know you know, what the amps are, and even if it is a 60 amp ESC, I don't know, you know, if it can handle it, because there's a lot of 60 amp ESCs that just fry right when you put a 3S on it. So all right, guys, stick around for the unboxing. That's coming up next. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around to the unboxing. I'll try to make this really quick here. This one, I went ahead and changed out the stock shocks that came on this. They were just friction shocks. I opened them up and they were empty. There was nothing in it. So I went ahead and put my own shocks in here. So let me take off this cover. And as you can see here, I did go with my own oil-filled shocks. So I did go with their springs. It is a little stiff. I probably could have went and maybe cut a couple of these springs off right here, a couple of the coils, but it's not too bad. It's a lot better than the stock friction shocks because this thing was all over the place. I didn't show it in the video, but I do have GP Toys, pretty much almost the same truck right here. And that thing was bouncing all over the place because it just had friction shocks as well. So I went ahead and swapped those out, and it definitely is a lot better, you guys. So pretty cool. It's got a little small KV motor, but it's not bad. It does the job. And you do have 3-wire servo on this. They did give you extra steering horn and links, so that does come in the package. And then of course you got the truggy version, so here it is, and then you can go and mount the wing on there, so that way you can have the truggy body on there. And then of course your mounting pins here, you can go and put that on the back. This one here does come with some extra pins, Phillips screwdriver, and of course your tire tool here is in there. So pretty much everything you need. There is no extra gears. The screws are in here to be able to mount that fin down and stuff. So they have it in the package here. You do have a dual battery system on this one. So the batteries on this one are 2S batteries, and it's 7.4 volt, and it is 1600 milliamps. So it is going to run in parallel if you want. So you can put this connector on there, Dean's connector, that will run both of the batteries and double your milliamps, but it will not double your voltage. So it'll still be 7.4 volts, guys. So there's that. And of course you got your owner's manual here, full detailed in there. You do have this little foam piece here that's got sticky tape at the bottom, and that'll go in your battery tray. So you can run just one battery if you want, you guys. You know, if you just want to run one battery, but if you run at least 2 batteries, you're going to at least get 20 or 30 minutes of runtime. So that makes it pretty nice. They do supply 2 balance chargers. So all you need is your wall adapter. So you just have to, I usually use my iPhone adapter and plug it in, but with these batteries I use a hobby grade charger. So I do recommend getting a hobby grade charger. I use a Tenergy. I'll leave a link down in the descriptions for that, plus of course the pickup. But that's what I use, so that way both cells get balance charged evenly. With this one here, it is supposed to be 1/10 scale. So to me it's kind of a big 1/12 scale, because 1/10 scale, some of the ones I do have are definitely a lot bigger than this, but you know, it's still pretty decent size. It runs good, that's all that matters. The KV motor on this, I'm not too sure what size that is, so if I do find the size, I'll leave it up here on the screen. With the ESC, it is a 2-in-1 ESC, so they did not do a receiver and ESC separate. It is together, you guys. So, but it does have a nice working servo, really smooth, as you guys can see on the run out there. This size of this ESC, I'm not too sure offhand, but I will definitely go and leave it up here on the screen. So, but I just wanted to do this quick unboxing. I didn't want to take up all your time. Pretty basic. Like I said, I upgraded the shocks, which is definitely a must. I would definitely go and put some oil-filled shocks. It's 10 times more better than those friction shocks. You do have just a basic controller, and you know, nothing to this one. All you got is just one trim right here, and that's it. You know, your steering, your on and off switch right here, then forward and back. And it does take, I believe this one takes 3 or 4 AA's. See if I can get this guy open. It's pretty tough here. There we go, 3 AA's. So that you'll have to get yourself. So, but that's basically it, you guys. All right, that wraps up the video. I appreciate everybody watching. FlyHal and Eachine Direct, thank you so much for sending out the truck for a review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, guys, God bless and be safe out there.